Don Thompson still leads the A&W 300 as we get set to return to green flag racing here on TSN. Lap 95 of 300, and the sun is quickly dipping behind the mountains here in round number 5 of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series.
Down into turn one more time, and look at this on the outside, the 27 Walmart car. He's been just quietly and steadily moving his way to the front.
Andrew Ranger has been quietly picking them off, now sitting in second, but for how long is DJ Cannington charging up the inside? With 204 laps to go, you can check the ticker along the top of your screen to find out where your favorite driver's running.
Well, we've seen the 4 cars start to fail as the runs go on, so DJ is going to put the pressure to him to see if he can get him up out of the groove like the 02 of Kerry Micks did.
Still chasing the number 4 Chevy of Don Thompson Jr. and DJ Cannington still working on the 27 of Andrew Ranger. Look who's lurking. The Snap-on Dodge of Jason Hathaway. He's also been quick all day long.
Down the backstretch, side by side still. They got the 27 locked on the outside, but he's strong up there, Dave.
It's nice to see that upper groove start to come in earlier on. In the sunshine, you mentioned, wasn't working all that well, but now drivers can hang there for a few laps as Ranger gets crossways. Hathaway may have gotten into him, and now Hathaway's going to jump up to the inside.
Well, Ranger just needs to settle in. He's got a good setup underneath him. He's got to remember, Bill Burns, the crew chief on that car, has got a lot of laps as a crew chief and a lot of good setups for these Western tracks.
So Hathaway now up into the 3rd spot, chasing DJ Cannington and Don Thompson Jr., who continues to lead, and Todd's down in the infield with Kerry Micks.
Guys behind the wall here, the 02 car, Kerry Micks, he's having a look at the damage underneath the right front where he did come into contact, try and sneak in and get a word with him. And Kerry, I'll just ask you, you just tell me in your words, what happened out there from your view?
Well, I don't know. In the driver's meeting, they said there was no aggressive driving, and then this happens, you know. Unbelievable, and he's out there leading the race. Just a joke, actually.
Wow, frustration. Been there, done that. You know what? Kerry Micks is a real competitor. He'll give and take with the best of them, but you know what? NASCAR runs the show, not him.
Yeah, but you can see that competitive fire burning within Kerry Micks as he continues to thrash on the 02 in the infield. Now back to a battle for 10th spot with the full throttle Dodge of Brad Graham and the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick, who came in for some adjustments earlier on, trying to get the handling sorted out on that 84. Now battle for 3rd.
Andrew Ranger got the front brakes just a-glowing on that car. See when he goes in the corner, Dave, the front rotors just glow orange.
Yeah, he's been working hard to get back by the number 3 Snap-on Dodge of Jason Hathaway. And now he completes the pass 3 wide, deeper in the field. Peter Gibbons way down on the inside, and he pulls out of the way of the race of Ron Beauchamp Jr. in the 77 of Derek Lynch.
On board with Mark Dilley. Let's have a look and see how his car's working. Watch his hands. Turns in. Feeds the wheel and the throttle to it and comes off the corner. That car's not working that bad.
And Mark Dilley battling with the 77 of Derek Lynch for 7th spot. You see Scott Steckley hovering in the background there in the tow truck in a box number 22. He is a lap down after losing it during the last round of pit stops.
Well, look at this. Here's a race for second. The 17 and the 27 going at it hard. And when they're going at it, the 4 drives away.
Boy, the 27 of Andrew Ranger just sailed it down into the corner, locked up all 4 brakes, and got crossways, but hung on to it.
Down the front stretch one more time. The 17, DJ Cannington, he's just sitting there biding his time. He's won this race a couple times, and he's very strong here in Vernon.
175 laps left to be completed here at Sun Valley Speedway. In the A&W 300, Andrew Ranger now running in 2nd spot, puts DJ Cannington down into the 3rd position as the number 9 gets around the 77 for 7th spot. Finally completes that pass as Derek Lynch tucks in behind.
Well, as the temperatures go down, the handle on these race cars is going to start to change. The lights are on here in Vernon now. The racetrack temperature's going down. The outside temperature's going down, and everything's about to change.
Billy, with a race starting so late in the afternoon into the evening, and a change for the lead with Ranger once again sailing it down into the corner, and he's going to take over top spot. What a move by young Andrew Ranger.
Well, we talked about Bill Burns turning the wrenches in that car, and he knows what this racetrack does when the sun goes down, and look at his boy go.
And really, it has been a frustrating season for Andrew Ranger after such a dominant performance last year. This year, can't really seem to get too many good runs in a row.
Well, it's not that they're not getting the good runs, Dave. Everybody else is really picked up their program, got their cars handling better. J.R. Fitzpatrick is off the pace.
That's down the backstretch, and this will draw the 4th caution of the night. J.R. Fitzpatrick comes to a rest, and there is the caution flag as this will bunch the field as the Whelen Engineering safety crew will have to come out and push off the 84 car. Doesn't appear to be anything too bad as a number of pit stops now. Ranger comes in, Thompson's in, and there's DJ Kennington as well. Jason Hathaway also comes in for some service, and Derek Lynch also making a stop down pit lane.
DJ Kennington's crew chief Dave White putting wedge and panhard bar in that car. We'll be back with more from the A&W